Hi Nabil, thanks for coming to talk to Doug and me today about the new assessment policy.
My pleasure.
We just have a few questions, and the first question I have is, why has the university created this new assessment policy?
Actually, it's not radically different from the old one. It's more of an evolution to the old one.
So, can you give me a practical example of that?
Yeah, sure. For example, criterion reference assessment method was the university preferred assessment method, but now it is the university required assessment method.
Okay, so they're taking something that has been in existence, but just moving it, pushing it forward a little bit.
That's true.
Okay.
So what else can you tell us about the policy?
Well, the new policy has stressed 4 key aspects.
Should I write these down?
Yeah, sure. Number 1, that our assessment should be transparent, consistent, fair, and holistic.
Okay. And which of these do you think that they're emphasizing the most?
Yeah, transparency is the most important aspect, I guess, in the new policy.
So what do you think that they mean by transparency in assessment?
Well, I guess transparency simply means that we need to be clear about the assessment information that we are providing to the student, that we should provide to the students. For example, when you describe an assessment, you should describe its scope, purpose, and how it links to the course and to the program big picture.
So basically we need to get really good at telling students exactly what they need to be doing and how they're going to be marked for each assessment.
That's key as well. We need to communicate the marking criteria beforehand with the students so that they know how we are going to judge the quality of their performance.
Okay, so when they get their assessment, they get how it links to everything else, they get how it's going to be marked, and what they have to do, all before they set off on their task.
Yes, that's the idea.
Well, I can certainly see how that makes it more fair, to be sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then when we run with the words consistent and holistic, I guess it's not just thinking about individual assessments, but about a student's assessment journey through a course.
That's true. The new policy emphasizes the holistic nature of assessment design within a course and across the course, across the program courses.
Just a big picture kind of thing.
Yeah, and when you say program, that gets me thinking about, I hate to say it, the Graduate Profile Project.
That's true.
Because isn't this related to that in many ways? Each course doesn't need to do everything, but overall, across a major and a program, we need to deliver the entire graduate profile, and it's assessment that drives student behavior.
That's true.
So I guess as a teacher, that also means that I have to communicate with my colleagues, because I'm not teaching all of the graduate profile and I'm not assessing it all, but we need to make sure that we are covering it all in some way.
I think that's interesting. Like, the word communication kind of seems to be an overarching thing that covers all of this.
Yeah.
It's all about us communicating better with our students, about expectations and how they're going to be marked, and then about us communicating as colleagues so we know what each other is doing.
So we are really all, us and the students, are all working towards a common goal.
Yeah.